Hey up guys, Leeds Lad Loves Coins here. Welcome back to the channel. Big up to you all. I just would like to start by saying thank you very much for those, my new subscribers. I've checked this morning and I'm up to 301, the lofty heights of 301 subscribers, Los Altos. I really appreciate it, but keep me going, guys. Keep me going. I'm trying to create as much good content as I possibly can. You know my limitations. I don't edit, so if I mess up, then it's deleted and I start again. Right. You'll notice this thing in front of me. I've got a point of that because the last couple of videos, it's been in the backdrop. And the reason for that is because it's actually a jigsaw puzzle, and it was bought or given to me by one of my subscribers, Roy Boy, who's turned into a very good friend, and long may that continue. Anyway, Roy Boy bought this. It's because he knows I love sovereigns, and my wife loves jigsaws. She hasn't opened it yet, but she will get round to it, pal. She keeps saying to me, you put that jigsaw in your videos and you don't tell anybody why you've got it there. So it's only because I get excited and boom, my mind goes in different directions and I forget. Anyway, thank you very much, Roy Boy. So let's crack on. Another unveiling video today. Something pretty special, methinks. So I'm going to just move the camera a little bit. Now, down. Came this morning, so hot off the press. I picked this up from a dealer. And for the price of what I paid, it's not very well packaged. So, but we'll see. I had lengthy conversations with the dealer in question, who I bought these coins from, because you all know that. Sorry, I'm opening it slowly, and a typical man, I can't multitask. So talking and doing something at the same time is often quite difficult. Oh, packaging within a package. So let me pull these out. There's an invoice there. I'm going to move them to one side. I'm just sorting them out for you guys. We'll get into it. Right, so the first coin I'm pulling out. Here we go. This is an 1887 crown. It's the Jubilee head crown. And let's unveil her. I had very lengthy discussions with the dealer in question about these coins. And he guaranteed to me that they were uncirculated. So let's have a good look. Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm looking at these in the hand for the first time. So just like you guys. I'll have a good look at them later. Some nice colours. So 1887 anyway. Let's get into this a little bit. I can admire them by myself later on. So we've got the Jubilee head, This series of coins were minted to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Victoria. So here we've got the Latin description: Victoria DG, Brit, Reign FD. So that's Victoria by the grace of God, ruler of all the Britons. And a couple of little knocks, but nothing much. That's a nice coin. Some lovely colour. And there we've got the famous Petrucci design of George and the Dragon, 1887. Lovely, lovely, lovely coin. Quite a low mintage on these. I think the mintage was around 173,000, so pretty low mintage. Let me put that down there. The next one is quite an interesting coin. This is the Double Florin, and for, again, any of you guys and gals who how lovely is that? How lovely is that? Any of you guys and gals who are not familiar with double florins, this is the first year of issue. They're only issued over 4 years. So that's 1887, 88, 89, and 90. So they notoriously gained the nickname Barmaids Ruin. And the reason for that is it was introduced, obviously, first year of issue. And in Victoria, England, if we put them side by side, you can see there's not a great deal of difference in the size. And in the dimly lit taverns of the Victorian era, buying your beer, this double florin, 4 shillings, would have been used and passed over to the barmaids. So the line wasn't great. Look at those fields. They are, wow. Now, the dealer told me, I paid good money for these, by the way, these 4 coins, but they are absolutely stunning, and I mean stunning. Anyway, I digress. So Barmaids Ruin. So there would unscrupulous individuals would pay their bill at the end of the night with these double florins and pass it over to the barmaids and say, here, essentially, here's a crown. I'll have the change, please. So the barmaids were giving them change for 5 shillings, which is the old denomination for the crown, 5 shillings. Against 4 shillings. That's why they were called the Barmaids Ruin, because it ruined many a barmaid. That's one of the reasons why after the 4 years the mint got rid of them, because of unscrupulous individuals. Look at the colours on that. Now, you can tell that these came out of essentially the same short set, which is a set of 7 coins, I do believe, and do require the others, which are the shilling, the sixpence, and the threepence. But I will obtain them. I've had them before, but not in such beautiful condition as this. So this is the half crown. And an absolute gorgeous look at that design. Wow. Right, I'm going to show you something here, hopefully. I'll just zoom in. Can you see the date? These things are easy to, little details. You've got 1887, but on the bottom there, you've got St. George and the Dragon slaying, St. George slaying the dragon, the little effigy. How good is that? Let me zoom back out. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Wow. I'm taken back, guys. This is just something else. Right. So, the last coin that I've picked up here is the florin. Now, you all know I love florins. So, does that mean I love double florins twice as much? No, but I do like the double florin. But I do absolutely love the florin. This is probably what we'd classify as a slider. So, MS 6162, I would think. Just look at that. So the reverse here is far superior. What we have here is the lines of England within the shield, the rampant line of Scotland, and the harp of Ireland, and then the four sceptres of state there around it. There we go, Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria, Queen of the British, Defender of the Faith, 1887, Golden Jubilee. Absolute beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coins. Well, now I'll tell you, I paid £500 for these 4 coins. And that included special delivery. So the coins set me back $490 plus essentially a tenner for special delivery. And I am absolutely made up. They are so, so, so worth that price. Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, here we go. I missed out. This is the double florin back again. And there are 2 variants of this particular sovereign. There's what we call the Roman one and the Arabic one. And I do believe that this is the Arabic one, which is the most common, by the way. Look at that. I've got to put these under a loop and have a good look, but I am absolutely. They look like they've had a light rub at some time, but that just is not uncommon with these coins. The big dog here, the crown is really where a lot of the money is. I'll have a look at those 2 marks on her cheek. I'm not sure if that's dings or if it's just muck. Let's just zoom in. Sorry, guys. You know what I'm like. Yeah. It is uncirculated, but we've got some damage there. Now this is on times 10, so, but it will bring the coins down grade-wise, probably to a MS63, I would think, which I'll be very happy with that, MS63. Because to find these in mint state that haven't been wiped is quite a hard task. Wow. I know I'm boring you, but come on, guys, give me a break. I haven't said it, have I? Smash a like if you're enjoying the content. Share. Subscribe if you're viewing this for the first time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That double florin is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure that's had an old wipe at some time, but it should not hurt the coin in grading. And here we go with the half crown that is absolutely sublime. I believe that this design is every bit as good as the Gothic design. What do you guys think? Legend has it, should I say legend, urban legend has it that Queen Victoria was not happy with this portrait of herself, that the small crown on her head made her look big. And it does a bit, doesn't it? I do like the young head portraits a lot better with the full crown on the forehead, with this little thing stuck on top of her head like a bun. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. I'm all done with that. There they are in all their beauty. Let me know what you think. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later. So that's me done boring you. I'm off. Hasta luego.